there and welcome to my channel. This video is a long time coming, but I am so excited to share with you the baby survival kit. I have put these together for so many of my friends, and over again, they have said it's been the #1 gift they received at their baby shower. So if you're looking for a super intentional, super awesome baby shower gift that the recipient will really appreciate and cherish and the baby can really benefit from over about the next year of their life, stay tuned. Okay, just to give you kind of a little visual of what my sister-in-law gave me, this is the exact basket that she gave me at baby shower for my eldest daughter, Olivia. This has worked great for us. It lives underneath the bathroom sink. We can grab it whenever we need one of these products that I'm about to share with you. So since the baby shower that I'm making this kit for, the mom is not finding out the gender, needed something a little more gender neutral. I thought this was super cute, just cute in general, to be honest. But I thought this would be perfect for her needs. She can tuck it underneath the sink like we have it in the nursery, you know, up above on a desk, however she wants to do it. But this is just to give you an idea of the size. This will be perfect for everything. And you can adjust this however you like. If there are certain products that you really love that you think should be included, go for it. These are just the items that I have used from that Moms on Call list. It's a fabulous ebook. I also will send that to a lot of my new moms on the day of the baby shower. I send the ebook instead of the physical copy simply because that's how I used it at 2 in the morning when I was looking at things that I needed to address a problem that was going on with one of my kids. It was usually me flipping on my phone instead of having to look in the dark, you know, grab a flashlight, that kind of thing. So ebook is what I prefer, but again, you can do whatever you'd like. So this is the basket that we're going to be putting together today. All right. Probably the #1 product that you will use when you have a brand new baby from the hospital, infant gas drops. My husband and I joked that we should have bought stock in this stuff because that's how much we were going through. This is a Walmart brand. Right now there's some shortages going on, so this is what I found. We really liked the Up and Up ones from Target. They're all exactly the same. They're all going to be simethicone drops. And these, like I said, you're going to use pretty much nonstop those first few months. As babies, their tummies just get adjusted. And then again, when they start eating. So simethicone drops were a really popular one in our house and continue to be as well. Next one up is your children's Tylenol. Believe it or not, I know you heard children's and you're probably thinking, wait a second, this is for infants. Children's Tylenol and infants Tylenol, they're the exact same formulation. How did I find this out? Well, there was a lawsuit. And all of a sudden my eyes were opened because it turns out the brand that makes Tylenol, they were marketing infant and children's Tylenol, totally different packaging, much smaller packaging for the infant, but the price was, I believe, 400% higher. So having learned that, really the only difference is going to be the syringes. So you're going to have the little infant syringes versus the child-size syringes. As long as you know the dosage, which we'll get to in a second, as long as you know that dosage, you're going to be totally fine. Next up, you've got your acetaminophen suppositories. These are great for when your child has a fever and can't keep anything down. So this is really just the Tylenol, but in the suppository formulation. Up next, we've got the Motrin. This was another one. So your doctor will typically recommend Tylenol or Motrin. These are just important for you to have in your cabinet at all times. So infant Motrin, it is not like Tylenol. So it's different in that, obviously it's a completely different formulation, but Motrin, the formulation itself is different between infant and children's Motrin. So just keep that in mind. I always look at to make sure exactly what I'm giving my child based on that dosage chart. All right, so this was another one that came in super handy. These are called Be Cool. They're little sticker fever patches, and they just cool the kiddo down. So they will hold cool for I think 8 hours, but they get cold pretty quickly as soon as you remove that sticker. For babies, you can actually cut these in half. So just cut it in half first and then remove the adhesive on the back, but they're just like a little sticker. So especially for when my girls are 1.5 and 2.5 right now, but we've had a few fevers and we had COVID earlier in the year. So the girlies, we were able to put these stickers on and they liked that they were Mickey. We called them little fever stickers and we just stuck them on their head and we would put them on at bedtime and in the morning we just peel them off. It doesn't have any residue or anything like that. And like I said, these were a huge lifesaver. All right, you also have liquid suppositories. These are from Pediatric. So the same people that make Pedialyte, they make these suppositories, just dealing with constipation. So that's an important one. We have not actually needed this product yet, but it's from age 2 to 5. And with any of the products that I'm purchasing, I tend to look at the back of the shelf and I'll get an expiration that is at least 2 or 3 years down the road, as far back as I can find one, because I know it's gonna sit in this kit for a little while. It's really just that emergency. I don't want a parent to have to, worry about, oh, I need to go get something at 2 in the morning. It's gonna be in this box. So knowing that they may not need it within the next few weeks, months, or even year, I go for the thing that's really gonna be all the way at the back of the shelf, and bottom, and it's gonna be hopefully expiring down the road in a couple of years. All right, so along with the Pedialyte, we're gonna need to have some Pedialyte in there. And then this was one that I was surprised about, but Moms on Call says always have pear juice on the shelf. This is just one to help things get going. So if your child is constipated, sort of like with the liquid glycerin suppositories, this will help get things going. So we always have this on the shelf just in case that ever comes up. We don't want to have to make a middle of the night run or, So these were another one, super popular. These are your little remedies saline mist spray. All right, next up, we've got the children's allergy. This is really just Benadryl. So with Benadryl, this is another one that's important. This is going to be in the infant survival kit, but I just want to caution you, only use Benadryl if your pediatrician advises it. This says on the box for children 6 to 11 years of age. I just want to point that out, that this product is really in those emergency situations. If your child is having some sort of allergic reaction to something, if you were to call your pediatrician, they would likely recommend you have Benadryl. And when you don't have that on, in your house, that's when it can become a really nerve-wracking situation. So this is not an everyday item. Many of these things are not everyday items. They're just important to have in your home at all times. All right, and as I mentioned before, these are the syringes that we have in our home. These are multi-purpose syringes, since almost every single one of these products comes with a little syringe. And it would drive me crazy trying to figure out which syringe goes with which product after I'd washed it, and it's in the cupboard. So these are fantastic because you can go based on the dosage chart, you find out exactly what amount you need, and then you get the appropriate syringe. So we've got everything from, the toddler spoon, spoon style syringe to the actual, syringe for infants, and then in between. So these were super handy. A lot of these products you can purchase at Target, but Safety First has been doing a really great job with their baby and toddler products. I'm really excited that they understand where parents get frustrated as far as syringe, all these different syringes. All right, so speaking of dosage charts, this is just a handy universal dosage chart that I'm going to link down below. It's a free printable on my blog. But one reason that I created this was the dosage charts that we were receiving from our pediatricians. They were photocopies, so they weren't even originals. They were a little bit hard to read. They didn't look super aesthetically pleasing, and also the information wasn't super clear. So the way they had it organized, the first one was, kilograms, and I really needed weight, and at 2 in the morning, you need something that is just very clear cut. Your child is upset, your child is screaming or crying or, whatever. You need to know exactly what to give them based on age, weight, and not have to worry, what am I doing here? So in the middle of the night, a lot of times we don't know what's going on. So this is just a very clear, concise dosage chart. It's from the makers directly. You don't have to worry about anything as far as what am I dosing my child, what product to give them. It makes it very clear. So if your pediatrician says take ibuprofen, you can do the ibuprofen over here. If they say acetaminophen, you take the acetaminophen. So this is really something that I feel has been a huge win. And what will be really helpful in your kit. All right, so when it comes to, we're kind of going to switch gears a little bit, but when it comes to your first aid, these I actually found at the Dollar Tree. Dollar Tree actually sells some super handy items. Some of the things that are in the kit, I went, man, I'm going to start adding this to future kits. So this is a neat one that I found the last time I went to Dollar Tree. This was in the beauty section, but I thought this would be perfect because I always include the little ice packs, and I found them at Target in the past. But I thought these were cuter, but there's 2 of them in the pack, and this is perfect size for infants. So just keep these in the freezer, and if your child has a scrape or a bite, that kind of thing, you can go ahead and pull one out, and it's just that perfect size. You can hold it onto the babies wherever they're hurt. So we're back to Safety First here. Safety First, like I said, I love these syringe packs, but they also have these handy items, great for infants. So as you can see, we've got the nasal bulb, we've got little clippers. I have one of these in my diaper bag, and I think we probably have them all over around the house. Children constantly need to have their nails clipped, babies especially. I swear they grow like 6 inches overnight, not really. Nasal bulb, we've got the nail clippers and little combs. And like I said, some of these are gonna be duplicates, and you might get more at baby showers, but you can really never have too many. And some of the duplicates we got at our baby shower, my mom was really excited to have at her house. So this was a super handy kit. All right, thermometer. Every household needs at least 2 or 3 thermometers. So I make sure to have at least one in my baby kit. So again, when everything is all in one kit, you always can go, I know exactly where I need to go. Oh, baby has a fever. And then you jump to Tylenol, you jump to Lotion, whatever. So digital thermometer, triple antibiotic. This was one actually you can get at most stores. I found that at Dollar Tree, which I was excited about. So then we also got some hydrogen peroxide. That's just to have on hand as well. Keeping things clean, you can never go wrong with hydrogen peroxide. I've got, this was one, this is another one. It's like whenever you're looking for this item, it seems like you can never find it in your first aid cupboard. So this is one that we always keep in this emergency kit as well. I've got some ready wipes. These are the antibacterial wipes to have. These are little first aid kits. I actually found these at Dollar Tree as well. I have yet to see anything like this at Walmart or Target. I love the way that this is set up. I have one in my car, one in my diaper bag. This is just super handy, and you can't beat the price, but it's just a cute little thing. If you're looking for this at the Dollar Tree, I usually find this at checkout. So don't see it in their little first aid section for whatever reason, but I often find it at checkout. We also have safety swabs, especially when you're coming home from the hospital. This is great for umbilical care. Also, if you've got circumcision for little boys, this is something that you always want to have on hand. So kind of within that first aid area, you need to have a bottle of A&D diaper rash cream and Petroleum Jelly. So this, same thing, you can get this at Dollar Tree, and this is in the baby section as well. This is probably one of the better items for diaper rash. It's just a good barrier for anything that's going on. So we put this on diaper. Usually we'll put the petroleum jelly on top of the diaper rash cream, and it really helps. So that's just something to keep in mind. All right, switching gears a little bit to bathing. These are little oatmeal bath packets. So within that bathing section, same thing. So if your child has eczema or has anything like that going on, you always want to have these within your little kit. This special cream, this is called the Eucerin Eczema Relief, but it's just a really heavy duty cream that it works great. And then also have cocoa butter. So these are some of the products. Again, all of these are recommended by Moms on Call, in particular the oatmeal packets, the Eucerin cream, and the cocoa butter, and the Vaseline, just to have in your bath section. I thought this was cute, but this is just a duplicate of the little comb set that we saw before, but this was a little Dollar Tree purchase. So you'll need multiple combs, especially if you've got super hairy babies like I did, or do, I should say. All right, so along that same one, we've got the baby toothbrush. This is more of your infant beginner one that you can use with your finger. Sort of as they're starting to sprout. They love this. This also feels really good on their gums. I found this to be a great teether with both of my girls. And then once we actually need to start brushing, I use this Orajel baby toothbrush and the little infant toothpaste. So it's just a cute little set. So that's everything in my shopping list of items. Again, I will link everything below and include where you can purchase these items, and also keep in mind you can tweak this, adjust it however you like. These are the items that were recommended from Moms on Call, and then some of my favorite items I also included. So anyway, that's my little spiel, but I just wanted to say thanks for stopping by, and I hope you enjoy this video. Bye-bye.